If you love music as much as I do and you like all the things Local Distortion does for unsigned artists, then please support the show by donating as little as £1 a month to patreon.com/Local Distortion Podcast. Please subscribe to the Local Distortion YouTube channel for more interviews, live performances and new shows exclusive to the channel. And also like and share the Local Distortion Facebook page at facebook.com/Local Distortion Podcast. Welcome to Local Distortion. On this podcast, I'll be talking to the best up-and-coming independent artists and bands. I am your host, Daniel Kirk. My guests this week are Searching Grey. Welcome to the show, guys.
No, thank you for having us.
Would you like to go around the room and introduce yourselves?
I'm Jonny Gunson on the bass.
I'm Mikey J on the drums.
And I'm Nick Asbey, singer, rhythm guitar.
And the quiet one in the corner that isn't actually here.
He's lost his voice.
Introduce yourself, mate.
My name's Carl Ledger. I play lead guitar.
He's got a bit of cold.
He's Irish,
he's got an Irish cold. He's alright, but he won't be talking for the rest of the podcast because he's not feeling very well.
Such
Be
a
quiet.
shame. I'm sure his fan base will be so disappointed.
I know. Well, everyone will stop listening now, won't they?
No longer the Carl Ledger show.
No, I was kind of scared he'd take over because I know he's got this reputation.
No, he's lovely.
Well, yeah, it's a nice reputation. Just Tom Lumley gave me a little heads up on Carl.
Brilliant.
He kind of hijacked Tom's podcast with his constant questions on Twitter. But they were good questions, though. Can you describe Searching Grey in just 3 words?
Unity.
I was going to say come back to me, but that's not 3 words, is it? Come back.
Unity.
Why, where you been?
They can just be random words. They don't all have to link or anything.
Definitely been.
No, I've got it.
Lads.
No, I've got it. Pass the wine.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. That's the 3 words.
Pass the
God,
wine.
How
How about as there's 3 of you, you just pick one word each.
word each.
Yeah. That is wine pouring, by the way.
Yeah, not Carl taking a leak in the corner.
Oh, it's a difficult one, actually.
It's the easiest question.
Is it?
Describe us in 3 words. Oasis? No,
I bet you get that all the time,
Yeah,
don't you?
we do, yeah.
You sound like Oasis.
You sound like Oasis, or you
Do
sound
you
like
know what? I
Kids
was
Anyone
so insulted when the first person said that to me. So insulted.
Are you not a fan of Oasis?
I know, I loved them.
else? I love them, they're not my favourite
But
band.
I think I never wanted to be as arrogant as they really were. So
No,
I
I
got
don't-
that side of it when someone first said
yeah.
we sounded like them.
Yeah.
So
true.
for me, when someone said, "Oh, you sound like Oasis," all of a sudden the flashbacks of arrogance and
Yeah.
Yeah.
being who they were come back. And don't get me wrong, I love their music. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely love it. I worship it. And then all of a sudden it started taking over. That actually, you know what? What a compliment.
Yeah.
Because
that is, yeah.
top 5 bands in the UK ever?
Yeah.
They're in it.
Definitely.
And then all of a sudden being compared to someone of that size, that's incredible.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And I think people mean that in that way rather
Yeah.
than the arrogant side of stuff.
So 3 words.
Back to 3 words. Not
words.
Oasis.
I'm going to say ambition.
Dedicated.
Wow. Hang
I'm
on.
going to say
Wow.
exciting.
Exciting, dedicated,
exciting.
ambitious.
We're going to stick with those 3?
Dedicated. Nah, I'll probably scrap that one.
Yeah, Carl.
Carl's word will be dedicated.
No, it wouldn't. He worships the C word far too much.
Christmas.
Yep.
I think we're good to go with those.
Yeah. Where are you guys all from? How long have you been a band now?
Little town just outside of Cambridge called Haverhill. Haverhole. Chaverhill. Scumbag City.
The wrong side of the tracks.
The wrong side of the tracks.
Luckily, that's the side of the town that you live on.
That's the side. That is very true.
I don't live in Oval.
And Jonny is from a very sophisticated...
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm the village idiot.
That's how we met him.
Yeah, that's it.
We were just walking through the town one day, like, what the hell is that man doing over there? And it was Jonny, and he was just like playing the bass, and we were just like, you're in.
So how long have you been about now?
God,
I'm going to say 12 months. I'm going to say 12 months now.
Well, we
started in a different format to start with, and it didn't work, so we moved straight into this format, and this is how it works for us.
Yeah, the foundations of the band began about 12 months ago, didn't they?
This is probably going to be another question you get all the time, and you probably hate answering, but I'm going to ask it anyway. How did you come up with the name Searching Grey?
Oh, it's a bit of a cringe one, actually.
Is it?
Because I work, my day job is I'm a...
Nick suggested a name.
Kitchen and bathroom designer.
Okay.
And I just saw this colour all the time. Grey, all the time. Grey. It's like a popular thing. And I was like, ooh, grey, like household colour, household name, grey. I was like, let's base it around grey. Didn't even think about the 50 Shades of Grey thing, which probably like a lot of people related it to.
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
So I put what about being called The Grey? And the boys were like, not really sure.
I wanted more depth to it. It just didn't come across. It didn't come across to me as something that people would be like, wow, grey, woohoo. So I wanted something that
grey
added
is like a sometimes bland colour,
Dull.
isn't it? Like
and then
dull.
people start talking about grey
Pressed,
matter, and then
yeah,
you start to think, oh my gosh, where's this going?
But then you have like a grey character aspect of like,
What, like
is he
Mr.
good?
Grey?
No, not like that guy. Like what it essentially means is like, is he good? Is he bad? Like he's in
Mysterious.
between, and it's called grey.
It's a grey area.
Yeah, kind of. It's how a lot of people on Game of Thrones are basically described. As like, there's good sides to them, there's bad sides, and they're kind of just grey because they blur in between the black or white.
Am I the only
Do you
one
know
here
what?
that hasn't
That's
ever
very-
watched?
That is
Do you want to steal that reason?
quite-
Yeah, let's still
That's
that.
quite a good
Not
meaning
that
for our
Mikey was
band,
flicking
actually.
through your colour charts.
Oh,
Searching for a grey.
I'll have a grey kitchen top, please. Well,
Oh.
You can steal that and use that from now on, by the way.
Yeah, I've got my kitchen samples out and
Do that sky code, yeah?
Well, it just didn't have enough depth to it, though, did it? So I was just thinking about ways to add depth to something. If you're searching for something, all of a sudden you're kind of now searching for grey or searching grey of comes out a little bit deeper.
Yeah, definitely.
you kind of we were just like, yeah, all right, we'll go with that then.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Searching for a better answer.
Was there any other like names you liked? You almost ended up
Oasis
with?
was taken. Though.
Yeah. Oasis
Yeah.
with like 3 S's, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oasis, Haverhill,
to be-
Haverhill Oasis.
To be honest,
Yeah.
we've never really looked at any other names. We right early on we settled on that, and we thought, that'll do.
But it's not.
It's quite tell right now.
We're a pretty open-minded group of lads, you know. If we would consider changing the name if that was ever became an issue.
Bug off. That'll be fine.
Now, what was your first album you guys ever brought? This is like with your own money.
Wow.
It's gonna be an
Oh right,
embarrassing.
not was
question.
bought for you then.
No, your own money. Like
Your
you
own
worked,
money, you bought
like,
it yourself.
Yeah, you
Oh, you're
had
gonna
your
love
money
mine.
and you were like, I need
Mine's
to
a
buy this
banger.
album. So let's go around the room.
Nick's is atrocious. I can't wait to hear it.
I remember the day I bought it as well. I'd saved up like my pocket money.
Yeah.
I got like £2 a week.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 weeks or however long it took to get a CD. And my mum dropped us off in Woolworths. And I just remember, oh my god, I'm going to get my CD. It's Escapology by Robbie Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was Robbie Williams as well.
Was it really?
I bought Angels
Just for
on
the
tape.
viewers.
Did you really?
On tape.
Just for the
awesome.
viewers, they
Yeah.
couldn't actually see that. Yeah,
High
you
five.
just high
Just
fived
high
there.
five.
Yeah.
Mate,
Robbie Williams.
Escapology, mate.
Yeah, Robbie Williams comes up so much on this podcast. Like, he's influenced a lot.
He
of people.
is
Man,
like, one of
mine's a
my
banger
biggest
compared
idols.
to
He's like my
that.
guilty pleasure, but like, he's
We'll
just-
get on to more of
Have
that
you
later.
just have you
True
just
pleasures.
researched world's best album?
No, not
What
at all.
was your
Mine was
first album?
Americana by Offspring.
Oh, I
That
feel
is a
challenged.
good
I
album.
feel challenged.
No, I remember.
That's a banger.
I remember buying it.
Wow, Green Day Dookie was my first one.
Yeah.
You said it was ABBA on the way in.
Yeah.
When we were practicing questions.
That was his second album. Actually, yeah, mine was mine was the tape, Robbie Williams, but that was a single of Angels. But I think my first album, yeah, I remember buying that tape, just literally having it in my hands, seeing him with the black coat on. I was just like, wow.
Looking like a boss, man.
Put it on repeat. Just love that song. But the first album, I think, was Limp Bizkit, Chocolate Starfish. That album is amazing.
Chocolate Starfish.
That's a good album.
He called his album that.
It's called Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavoured Water. That's the whole title of the album.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know, it's got hits like Rolling, My Generation.
Keep rolling.
My Way.
Roll. That one.
Yeah, My Way. There's the song from Mission Impossible. Great songs.
It's a banger of an album, actually.
Yeah,
it's just got a crazy name.
What are your favourite tracks that you like to play live and why? Let's go round.
We all got different reasons for this, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, you know.
Because I love White Horses myself.
See, I used to love Demons, but then I've fallen in love with our next single, which is going to be I think it's both because they're full of energy, but then when we recorded White Horses, I never realised it was such a good song. You know, because sometimes for me, when I'm sat behind a drum kit, I've got my ears in, I'm listening to a click, I'm banging away. All I hear is what I'm doing. I don't pay attention to what everyone else is doing. You know, and it's only when you're sat in the studio and you actually hear the instruments coming together that you actually see a piece of music appear. And that's when White Horses grabbed me, as you say, Johnny. You know, it's
for me, that's my favourite.
That's a banger, isn't it?
A banger.
Me, mine's our newest addition to the set. It's Breathe. I just think it's going to be, out of all the songs we do, it's the only one that makes me want to take my guitar off my shoulders and just launch it at the crowd.
in a nice way.
It's a reason, at a very nice way.
Yeah.
Like
you can't do that because you've still got a couple of songs in the set, sort of thing, you know.
But it's a very slow song, but it's a slow rocky song, and it just gives me this energy, and it doesn't. No other song does it for me other than that, and I don't actually know why. But
did you play that the other week when I saw you?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been the penultimate.
Third from last song.
Oh, okay.
Because we done that encore with that cover.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Which we don't usually do, and we probably shouldn't have done. Yeah, Demons, and it was just the one just before the second from the end.
Yeah.
It just sounds like when I'm standing at the front and I can hear everything behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm singing and I can hear all the notes of the bass and the guitar, and I'm playing, I can hear the drums. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like in my element right now.
I knew that was going to be your answer.
Now, obviously, I saw you a couple of weeks ago now, I think about 2 weeks ago, and you asked me before we started, you know, what did I think? I'm not going to say this just because you're here, and like I'm not going to kiss your ass. So, but
blow smoke up it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. But I can honestly say, like, I felt like I was witnessing something special.
Really?
I'm not, and I'm not bullshitting. Maybe it was like the small personal venue, you know, the sound by Chris. He did obviously an amazing job.
Yeah, he was a great sound man. Chris, what's his last name?
Is it?
Yeah, Chris is it. Yeah,
yeah.
Shout out to that man.
Yeah, he did an
really,
amazing
really
job.
Good.
Yeah,
actually, I'm gonna say we played in London last week. But Chris's sound was
better,
bonkers.
Yeah, it was incredible, and I've only had that sort of special feeling a few times with bands. Notably, back in maybe 2007, I saw Frank Turner in the old Graduate. Do you remember that venue?
No way.
I saw Frank Turner there, and there was about barely 50 people in that room, and I just felt like this guy's got something. Like, I'd seen his old band.
You know, you said you weren't going to blow smoke up our.
I was just in that venue, barely anyone there. It's just him and an acoustic guitar, and I was just like, wow, this is incredible. This guy is amazing. And like, he opened the Olympic Games, a couple of years ago? And Shikari as well. Like, I saw them in 2005 in Peterborough Met Lounge. You ever been to that venue?
Wow.
A tiny little box.
Wow.
Right? Shikari come on. They just go fucking mental. And I was like, this is incredible. Like, is there anything better than this? And these guys, they played Wembley with Bring the Horizon last week. So it's just like,
wow.
I've had those sort of feelings with those bands and artists before, and I kind of got that vibe the other night.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Love you for that.
Come here.
Love you for that. That's mental.
But yeah, it's just.
That's just
I
made my year.
don't know what it was. It was just everything, like
What
surrounding
hell?
the good vibes from everyone there and the sounds.
How frequently do you tell people that same story?
You can listen back. I've never said that to anyone else. And like, that's no offence to anyone else I've seen. There's no offence to like anyone else I've seen this year, because
of course,
you know, you go to a gig and they are good and it is good. You know, you can't fault them. But just, I don't know, I just had a vibe and it was a special one.
Dan, mate.
Yeah.
Means a lot.
Wow, man.
Means a lot.
I kind of did just really kiss your ass there. Everyone listening's going to be like, who is this guy?
Do it all day long, mate. All day long, mate. Do you know what? Because when you're in the thick of it and you're doing it week in, week out, and it almost becomes your second life. You don't.
All the gigs blur together.
I'd say first life almost, isn't it? It's weird how you kind of. It runs your life doing this, and it's sort of sudden you start forgetting about what the important things in life, and then the band takes over, and it's bonkers.
I'll remember that quote next time I'm picking that amp up at the back of the van.
Because I bet you guys were thinking like,
and
it's only the corner house.
Yeah.
It's only the corner house. I bet you kind of had that. Just like, it's not the junction. But if everything comes together,
I think
it can be
still,
the best
if you
gig.
play in front of 5 people, or if you play in front of 500 or 5,000, it's the same gig in my eyes. Them 5 people, there might be one person out of them 5 that could be the person. Don't get me wrong, it's hard to do it, isn't it?
Well, no, I think that playing in front of 5,000 people, you'd have a bit more of a buzz than you playing to 5. Let's be realistic.
I don't know. I prefer.
But sometimes you could get
500
nerves though, and that could like throw you off or something, and you might stiffen up and. You can just relax more when there's less people. There's less pressure.
I know there's like loads of stories, loads of artists all say like, I played to this crowd once now. There's like 2 people in the crowd, but it still means as much to me as if I was playing to 10,000 people. It's like, come on, no. You played to 10,000 people.
Yeah, but that weren't really the point, was it? It was more the point that you still put the same effort in for the same show.
Yeah.
Because you do it for the music.
You do it. I love playing my drums. You love playing your bass. You love playing your guitar and singing. You know.
Yeah, man.
You do it for the reason of you wanting to share your music. It's not about how many people are standing in front of you.
Yeah, definitely. And also, all the other bands that played that night sounded brilliant as well. And that's obviously down to Chris as well. He did an amazing job.
I think John Kirby, man,
he amazed me the way I said to that Chris I only said it as a passing comment. I wanted a little bit of reverb on my vocal, but every now and then if you could just stand in the middle of the crowd and just check the sound and move back and make your little twitches, that'd be great.
And
You've done it all night.
You've done it all night.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I had a little chat with him outside, and he's a really interesting guy. I might even get him on this podcast because he's got so many stories.
Definitely.
And he's done so many big artists, small artists, and
because he was at a Cambridge Corn Exchange with Katie Tunstall. About
a week ago, I think.
Stuff.
So you guys have an official debut single coming out. What can you tell us about it?
Anything you want.
Tell me everything.
Well, the single is I. It's called I. That's the capital letter I, rather than EYE. It's bonkers to play live. I love it. As I said, it's soon becoming one of my best songs to play live because it's just got so much energy.
Tom Lumley's favourite track of the year, apparently, as well.
Indeed.
The funny thing you say that is we questioned him about it, and he made the comment that he didn't mean like in just unsigned bands. It was his favourite track of the year. And coming from Tom, who's in my eyes bonkers, he's bloody brilliant.
Yeah, what's your name? Dizzy
Well
Rascal.
respected,
You use that word all the time.
Bonkers or Dizzy Rascal?
Bonkers.
It's the wine.
But this is probably the beers I had before I got here. The wine just kind of like settles it down a little bit. But coming from him, that means a lot because he's done a lot. He's achieved a lot. You know, I love his music style. Him live as well. If you ever seen him full band?
Yeah, at the Junction.
Incredible.
With Hollis.
Oh yeah, good point. You were there.
It was an incredible gig.
He's what is he?
Bonkers.
I got to see him a few weeks ago as well at the Portland Arms, and it was one of the best gigs I've ever been to at the Portland Arms. So coming from him, very impressed.
So where did you record it?
One and only Crooks Hall Studio. That's our sort
shout
of our
little home.
He just got married.
He did. Just got married. But that was
Saturday.
Our band's stomping ground. We first started rehearsing there, recorded our first tracks there. That's really our searching grace playground, really, to discover our sound, to discover our songs.
It's a great studio, isn't it? It's great little setup as well.
Sound.
I've been
Have
there.
you been over there, yeah?
Yeah, Holly Star invited me down when they were doing some recording.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because they record there as well, don't they?
Yeah. So when's the release date for your new single?
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
And it's Friday the 26th, and it's going on pre-order on the 21st. So, as you're listening to this podcast right now,
You can pre-order it.
You can pre-order.
Is that on
first
iTunes?
Official single. It's on iTunes.
Yeah.
Can hit after the 26th. You'll be able to hear it on Spotify and all the download stream.
After the 26th.
Yeah, that's when it's out.
Oh right, okay. So you can pre-order for iTunes 21st. You heard it here first. Get those pre-orders in.
Yeah.
Please.
What are some of your personal highlights from this year so far?
People I've met, the beer I've drank,
The beer you're drinking right now.
the beer I'm drinking right now, and just being able to be part of something. Just be part of something different from your everyday boring life.
Yeah.
Women.
Obviously the women, you know.
No, personal highlights this year.
Yeah. What kind of gigs come to mind that were special for you?
My Cambridge Rock Fest.
No, I was going to say personal highlight of the year is making sure that Carl was still alive in the back of a van when he had clearly drunk too much
We have a
alcohol.
picture of that somewhere.
I've heard this story and yeah, it sounds bad.
He was actually passed out for like 26 hours.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Wasn't that before you guys were playing?
Yeah,
It wasn't even after.
it was before.
Me-
It
Took
was so
6
smoke.
magic trees to get the smell out of my van.
Being the family man, I turned up at the gig. Everyone had kind of been there, like partying for 2 days prior to me turning up. I turn up sober, and I look in the back of the van, and Carl is there in a sweaty mess. I can't rip him too much because what's that, Carl?
He's passed out on the
Yeah,
floor.
he's passed out on the floor in the corner. Potato. Highlight of the year, Cambridge Rock Festival.
Yeah.
That was a banger, wasn't it?
For me, I think it was the Junction.
Really?
'Cause, yeah, as a kid, I've watched so many bands on that stage. I was like, I wonder what it'd be like to play on there one day.
Oh, why did you have to mention that?
I got a chance to go up there with some of my best mates and play songs that, it's been written in bedrooms, and it's kind of like, wow, this is surreal.
Yeah. Was it bonkers?
Bonkers.
Now Carl's not here, obviously, even though we pretend he is. Can you guys tell us about Ledgefest?
Actually, do you know what?
wow.
I have to
Take
put
my
my
hat off,
sensible hat on,
Yeah.
then take it off because he done an amazing
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
He was a different human being that day. Human being that we very rarely see.
Can you explain to the listeners who might not know what that was?
What, Ledgefest?
What it is?
It was for his girlfriend's brother's daughter. She has an illness, and it was a charity event for her and put on in honour of her. And all the bands like Lumley, Hollister, Abstracts, Curious Incident, Oscar Corney, Dale Bennett, Alton Warburg,
All
False
came
Hearts,
together.
all came together for that one day.
Oh, and Such Grey.
Oh, and
We were
yeah, and them not. But they all come together for that one day, and Carl organised the whole thing. He organised all the bands, organised the venue, organised the event, and it was just a really special day. It got towards the third or fourth last act of the night, and it started chucking it down. And Carl was up there in the rain, making sure it was all covered.
He put the tarpaulin up.
It was some tarpaulin. The show just went on.
Yeah,
It was
brilliant.
absolutely fantastic, and it's something now that's going to happen every year.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, is it going to happen next year?
Definitely.
Is it going to be bigger?
Definitely.
I'll tell you what, Carl was massively out of pocket that night, but he will never ever tell anyone that. Well, so it's probably unfair of me for saying it, but he just took it on the chin because he had so much passion about getting the night sorted out, making sure it was
thousands.
right.
Such
And
a
he raised
beautiful cause as well,
Thousands.
Yeah.
Beautiful cause. Carl wasn't thinking about it.
He weren't thinking about
was
that.
just doing it from
it
his
was
heart.
so selflessness.
Let's not forget as well that it was all done in a village pub.
Yeah.
It was all done in a
Out
village
the
pub.
back of nowhere.
Yeah.
He raised thousands of pounds in a village pub. He done an incredible job.
And obviously,
It really was good.
if you guys need any help, rope me in as well. And
Definitely.
if I can help out in any way,
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
just let me know time,
Cool.
where and when.
Thank you.
I'll come down.
Cheers, Dan.
Now, apart from Carl and the van incident, what's been your funniest moment?
It's got to be
being on
Saturday,
tour.
innit? It's got to
Oh,
be
what,
Saturday.
you falling off the stage?
Yeah, Finsbury Park. Yeah, and Carl's
What,
cab.
his cab?
Yeah.
He picked his cab up by the handle. I won't say the manufacturer of a amplifier that begins with M.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But he picked a 4x12 cab up by one of the handles, stand at the side stage and the thing fell off the stage. the handle snapped off. He had the handle in his hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, landed at the foot.
That was. Oh, wow.
Was that funny though, or was that?
It was
bad?
cringe. It was like.
Can you laugh about it now, or?
Yeah, because no one got hurt.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. As well, I think one of our very first gigs, we all were absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
Well, like
We were
most of the
talking about
band,
the
we got
Hayway,
smashed,
or-
didn't we? I can't remember what one it was, but we all got absolutely off our trolleys, and we were awful. But it was so funny at the same time.
Which one was it though? Come on, you guys. Was it Portland or Hayway? Because they're
I
the
think
two.
it was Portland. It was Portland.
Was it Portland?
Yeah, we all just, you know. It's
No,
like,
mate, I have a one.
it's like we had different set lists or something. It was just, but it was funny as. It was one of them ones we just sort of brushed on the carpet and learned from. But that was quite funny.
Do you guys have any more gigs planned for the rest of this year?
So our gig, it's only a quick one. It's mine and Mikey's joint birthday drinks on the 26th of November. We're going to start from the Regal from about 11:30 and work our way around Cambridge. And it's last man standing until one of us pass out. So if you're more than welcome to join us for that occasion. And then our next gig after that is the 3rd of December. It's at Alcombe Market in London. It's a set. It's from 3 till 3:45. It's a perfect opportunity to buy a Christmas gift for all your friends and family.
Well, that could be the early Christmas present. Seeing you guys.
Do you know what, mate? I just wouldn't want to pick myself up like that, you know. But you have a very valid point.
Yes.
Is that it for the year, boys?
I'll put more in the description if there is more. So there might be more gigs in the description by the time this podcast comes out.
We've
I
got,
don't know if
we've got a
that's
few pending as well that haven't quite.
Oh, the thing is, yeah, because we've got lots that are in like we've got
8th of
lots of
December at
things
the
we're doing with
Cornhouse.
radios and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's definite gig now. 8th of December is another gig. On the 24th, we're recording a live session with Tom Simpkins from BBC Introducing Cambridgeshire, and that's going out on the 26th of November.
It's going to be bonkers.
Hey, I didn't say
Birthday
that.
bonkers.
I didn't say birthday bonkers.
Birthday
BB.
With
bonkers.
cakes,
BB.
and I'm probably drunk on the BBC. So
Tune in for that.
tune in for that. We're also gigging with the Curious Instance, Tom Lumley and Oscar Corney at the Corner House in Cambridge, which is local for
That's
everyone.
going to be brilliant.
8th of December, it's going to be amazing night. To be honest,
Can't wait
I'd
for
happily watch without us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's going to
Definitely.
be an amazing night.
You've obviously mentioned Tom Lumley, Oscar Corney. Is there any other bands that you've played with that you think listeners should check out?
Hollister, obviously, because they're
Without
one of the only. We're like. Is there such thing as the Four Musketeers? I think there was at some point. Then it really came through again. But we are the Four Musketeers. It's us, Hollister, Lumley, Oscar. Said in no particular order. Just absolute legends. Like we all just get on like a house on fire. We can't gig with each other enough. We're always trying to organise gigs to do with each other, but it's kind of like, right, we've got to try and gig with other people to like.
But even when you gig with
Share
other
it out a
people,
bit, you know?
those guys turn up, don't they? They come
Yeah,
and support
they
you,
do, yeah.
which is good.
Support is
Vice
insane.
versa. Vice versa. I
More
just think
bands should do that.
they're extraordinary. And going back to one of my favourite reasons for being in a band is that a lot of people don't get to see all this stuff that goes around, the underground music, the unsigned independent music, which people like yourselves put on shows for.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's just you just don't realise what's going on around you until
No,
you're
you
actually
don't.
part of it.
No.
It's quite mental, really.
That leads nicely onto my next question. What do you guys think of the Local Distortion podcast?
Brilliant. I think it's so funny. That one with Grant Tufts from Seasons, the glove box one.
Oh, my new show.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That had me in stitches.
Yeah. There'll be plenty more of those. Hopefully you guys.
Really
hopefully you guys
really
can come
good.
on one.
Yeah.
I think
We'll do
you got like a natural talent for just instantly.
Just banter, innit?
It's just banter. Yeah,
Just getting
instantly
people
making that
comfortable,
show
isn't it?
exciting and
Yeah.
no, it's really good. I'm loving your work on there, mate.
Cool.
I'm just uncomfortable with how comfortable you make us feel.
Yeah.
That's just wrong. That's just
A lot of people say that.
No one
They're
can
just like,
see. No one can see this polar bear rug that I'm laying on. I'm actually being serious. I'm laying on a polar bear rug. I almost forgot where I was for a minute.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely studio you have here, Jim.
Yeah.
The rug is for when you take your trousers off.
Oh, it's that kind of party.
Why didn't you say?
this is why we don't have cameras.
Why are my underpants
Soggy?
There's a sign on the door like, please remove all clothing. It gets hot.
No, I didn't want to ask why you were naked, but it's obviously just been made obvious.
Yeah. Didn't you read the sign? That's why we're all so relaxed.
Brilliant.
Wow. Brilliant.
You mentioned Glubbox Jukebox. Hopefully you guys can come on the show
Yeah,
sometime.
we'd
Love to, mate.
Yeah.
Love to.
See what you got rolling around in there.
Well, if you're naked, it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh God, no. No.
Divorce material. Plant some knickers in there.
Oh yeah.
Where did that come from?
Oh, wow. Oh, he's plant a pair of his wife's knickers in my glove box.
Mate, I don't know about you, but I've still got gloves in mine.
You actually use it for what it's used for.
Do you know my wildest moment in the studio was brushing my teeth on JD?
Really?
Yeah, that was bonkers. I'm gonna add that in so much now.
Oh God.
You already have.
You're stuck, mate.
You know, like that's gonna follow you round
Yeah,
everywhere
God.
now. That's gonna be your new catchphrase.
Mike's
I don't mind that though.
catchphrase,
What was it?
Bonkers.
What was it you forgot?
Got to get him the snapback.
God, yeah. You dizzy, you little rascal.
Let's talk about your music career goals, playing certain venues, festivals or bands you'd like to share the stage with.
Only one for me.
Where would that be?
I think it's got to be the O2, isn't it? You've got to sell the O2 out. Eh?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be extraordinary.
What about festivals? What kind of festivals would you like to play?
All of them.
Any?
Just any.
Any will
No,
do.
Even the
well,
lifestyles
no,
are
because
amazing.
some
like,
people
for me
come out with some of these
personally,
big things, like you say, like Kings Leon and stuff like that. I think that's
That's the dream, mate.
that's like
That's the dream.
that's right up there, isn't it? And
Why not though? Why
Yeah.
can't it happen?
no, it could happen. One day it could potentially happen. But for me, before I played the Junction, my dream was to play the Junction.
Yeah.
You know, I'd seen my idols playing there, but then when you achieve it, you're like, you
What
set a
next?
new dream. It's
Yeah,
what's
what's
next?
next,
What's
isn't it?
next? What's
Yeah.
next?
What's going to top that?
And for me, I think my next big one would be something like Latitude.
Yeah.
As a festival comes, and I
Kept
wouldn't
grounded then,
even want main stage. I'd be happy to play a tent in someone's campsite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
that's
then
true.
the problem is,
Yeah.
once I've achieved that, then what's next? And this is where you
That's
come to
natural
Kings.
progression, though.
Yeah, but that's the way
Reading
I
and
look at
Leeds
things.
headline.
Yeah.
Well, Reading and Leeds.
Yeah.
No headline. No, a tent.
Yeah.
Then Glastonbury.
I think tents are better.
a tent.
The sound
Yeah.
in those tents.
Then-
incredible.
Headline Latitude.
Yeah.
I don't mind working my way up through things, and so I'll do every small. Do you know what? I'll support Hollow Star, Tom Lungley, Oscar all the way until one of us gets to support
Yeah,
Kings
yeah.
of Leon,
Yeah.
and then I'll support them again and say I supported the support band from the Kings of Leon, and then when
Yeah.
we get there, I'll be happy.
That's
But
brilliant, mate.
I'd love to support them. That'd
scripted?
be awesome, wouldn't it? Was that scripted? I read that off, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Could you see you could see the auto cues, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's not the radio. There's no scripts here. What about Nick?
I know who
Yeah.
Nick is. They're reuniting next year, mate.
Who's that? What, Dubliners?
Cole's joint.
Oh, either Oasis or Kings Leon for me. But just like a dirty venue, like a really hot, sweaty, pumping club. Almost like an underground sort of bait. Almost like, when Kings Leon recently did that secret venue where they just randomly popped up somewhere. Just to be able to maybe support them before or play alongside them at a venue like that, just randomly off the cuff. Just like a once in a lifetime moment that you can just sort of take on with you.
Yeah, because a lot of big bands, they do that before like their huge, massive, maybe stadium show or something. They'll just play like Brixton Academy or something.
Yeah.
And, like not tell anyone until last minute.
Something like that with Kings of Leon would be the daddies, wouldn't it?
Kings of Leon at Portland Arms.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
but
yeah.
I watched Twin Atlantic at the Junction last year. That was incredible as well.
Do you have any advice for aspiring musicians out there? Or maybe-
No, but if you do, can we have some?
Yeah. We need some.
Or
We
maybe-
need some, please.
Dish it our way. Help.
I actually have one very important rule for bands that may be only in sort of like a month or 2 month start mode. Never get pissed at a gig, and always have your head screwed on. And take your business somewhere else after the gig if you want to get smashed. That's the only thing. That's the only rule I have.
You sound like that's from. Is that from experience?
Not at all, mate.
just making sure.
Just I read it in a book somewhere.
I suppose that's pretty good advice. Anything you'd like to add, or?
No, I mean I'm not a natural musician myself.
Stop it.
No, I'm not.
We already had this conversation at the gig about how long you played bass for.
Yeah.
Would you like to admit that, or?
No.
Mate, you got to say, I think Jonny come to like his first rehearsal.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days before a gig. It was 3 days before a gig.
He got on with it.
This is a bass guitar. You're going to play it. It was like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he nailed it.
We had this conversation because I was like, I had the exact same experience.
Yeah.
I just got handed a bass and they were just like, yeah, just play this. And I was like, okay, I'll just do that.
I think
and it was
that's
fine.
where
I
every
got on
bass
with it.
player grows from.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Car
It's
mechanics.
4 strings,
Here you
it's
go.
easier, isn't it? It's only 4 strings.
I got a problem with my alternator. Can you help out?
Yeah. No, but can you play this?
Anyone could play a bass, it's fine. No offence to bassists out there, but
Bassist. Don't be so bassist.
Yeah.
don't be so bassist. That is that could be the new catchphrase.
We'll let you use that too.
Yeah. Hollystar had some good advice as well. They said you're only as good as your drummer.
Really?
Wow. Do you agree with that?
Definitely.
Well, do you know what? I love
Backbone of
Jack.
the band.
Yeah, Jack is
His
amazing.
snare is incredible.
Yeah.
It's loud. See, my snare's quiet, but it's got bass and balls. Can you say balls?
Oh, it's better than bonkers.
We can say balls.
You just love words beginning with B.
Bastard. Only as good as your drummer. Shit, you better train me in, guys.
Yeah.
I'll learn how to play on one day.
And then you
I'll
can
blame
agree
you
with
for
that
everything,
statement.
You're gonna have to blame me for anything now.
You're only as good as your bassist.
You know, Hollystar have actually said
Glad
you're
it's
only as
the
good as your drummer. I'll tell you what, that's their poor excuse of saying why they're so poor. I can't big them up too much, can I?
No, we'll leave
I'll
that
just
in.
slap them down, don't I?
We'll leave that in.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
God. I asked you earlier on to ask your fans to send in some questions for you guys to answer on the podcast, and we've got quite a lot to get through, so we're going to try and get through them all. This one's from Chris Mead. What would your weirdest, quirky collab that you would actually go with, that you'd actually make work? For example, Jedward. Ha ha ha. More questions coming in there. Buzzing. Bonkers.
Oh my
Dizzy
god, it's got to be
Rascal.
Dizzy Rascal, isn't it? It's got to be Dizzy Rascal.
What is the
Kind of
For
has to
Mikey.
be now, doesn't it?
Searching Grey, Dizzy Rascal and Kanye West.
This one's from Oscar Corney. What are your number one idols between the band?
Mine's Freddie Mercury. personally.
Okay, that's cool.
Absolutely love Freddie.
Legend.
I don't think
Does it
there's
have to-
been a front man that even competes with
No,
him yet.
he's untouchable, isn't he?
He is untouchable.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be just one person. It can't be like a band.
Does it have
Yeah.
to be musical?
It doesn't have to be. No.
Mine's my mum,
Wow.
hands down. She's my absolute idol. Love that woman.
It's lovely,
I do,
mate.
mate.
That was
Fucking
lovely.
Yeah.
Love her to bits, mate. Love her to
That's
bits.
cool. Where are you,
That
Mikey?
was really nice.
Oh, can you come back to me in like 5 minutes? That's something I need.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
think about.
We've got 5 minutes. We've got.
We got a night.
Luckily, I can cut to it when you answer.
Where's the pub?
Brilliant.
An idol.
Mate.
I love her to bits. I'm be about her.
Well, I can't really answer after an answer like that. So you're gonna have to kind of like
Nick
swap that
Asbey?
around. And, yeah, Nick Asbey, yeah, for loving his mum so much. Wow.
Not the fact that I'm just a great singer
I wasn't going to mention that.
and songwriter.
Carl Ledger's mine. How you doing, mate?
Potato.
This one's from Phil Haynes. How do you write all those bangers?
Well, we all write it together really. It's a Searching Grey package. What usually happens is I'll do a couple of chords on an acoustic guitar. I'll put an unsure melody over the top of it, bring it to the boys in the studio, and all of a sudden it starts turning into a track. You then have the drums kicking in, the bass kicking in, the lead guitar kicking in, and then suddenly in my head I'm like, right, now I've got a mild melody, but I can put some actual lyrics down now and really get involved in the song. And that's really, I'd say, how majority of our songs were written, because they go from just being mediocre lullabies to band songs.
That would be a good band name.
Over a mediocre lullaby. Wow. That's a right
Our
song.
album name, maybe?
Mediocre lullaby. I love that. I'll pitch that. Unless you boys disagree, of course.
I'll put it
I
forward.
might
to
steal
Mr.
that
Peel.
name.
Unless you boys disagree as to songwriting.
No. I think that's pretty much where it is. I think the only thing is that when the song comes out, we all have an input into how it's changed and restructured, and because when you bang something out, it's not always the finished item. We all have a little bit of an input back to it when we're trying to finish it off.
Phil also asks, who takes the longest to get ready? Who took the longest to get ready tonight? He was
I was
faffing
the
about.
latest.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't look that good and not be, you know.
No,
You can't look that good.
Technically,
No,
Carl
just-
is the latest. because
Yeah.
He's still not here.
He's down there, isn't he?
He's still.
Actually,
Oh yeah, he's there.
I'm
still
stood in the
drying
kitchen
his
waiting
armpits
for him
with
to
the
get
hair
out of the
dryer.
shower for a lot of years now. For a long time. His van
And he
did
was
break down.
he was still in the shower. He blames on his van breaking down or something like that. But you know, we were waiting for him to come down ready. So we'll have to say Carl, surely.
Because he just
'Cause
takes
he's
too
not
long
here.
in the shower.
No,
To
he
defend
can't-
himself.
He can't defend himself. So
No.
yeah. Phil's wrote some really good questions there, hasn't
Yeah.
he? His last was probably the best.
Yeah,
But
we'll get to
Most
that.
certainly not broadcastable.
No, it wasn't. Phil Hayes should know better. Right, this one's from Tom Lumley. If you didn't make music, where would you be working? What would you be doing as a career? Maybe not the careers that you have right now.
Mate, I'll be a postman. Mate, honestly, I was a postman for 6 months, and to this day, it's the best job I've ever had.
Really?
It was extraordinary.
What do you like about it?
The ladies that let you in, or
The dogs.
I didn't get called, I got called Dishy once, but then I had to go and Google what it meant because she was about 60.
Oh,
But you get in there at 5 a.m, load your letters up, you're out. You're done by 1 o'clock, you're in the boozer. You've had a
Cushy.
full day workout.
yeah.
You can't, what life would you
Did
want?
you wear the shorts?
Yeah, shorts a lot. Loved it.
That's standard
Absolutely
though,
loved
isn't it? The shorts. You have to wear them.
You got it, mate. Rain or shine.
a bit pilot,
Commercial or just...
exec jet, different place every day.
Yeah. Maybe you can do that in the end, because the guy from Iron Maiden, he flies that massive airplane for him around all the time. So yeah, maybe
Boosting.
that's achievable. You can fly the band round.
I'll do that.
I'm really boring. I'd love to be an architect. Isn't that boring?
Nah, mate. That's
No,
a
that'd
great
be
job.
cool.
That'd be awesome.
I love watching grand
all,
designs and
all
stuff.
architects that I've met have been very boring people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're quite
You met
eccentric.
some of the wrong ones then. You need to meet some of the eccentric ones with weird hair and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, great hair, weird become
man.
one.
Thank you.
Driving a Saab.
Yeah.
That's the standard architect car, isn't it? This one's from Tom Collett.
Tom Collett from Hollow Star.
If you didn't play your instruments you play now, what other instrument would you have learned? What would you like
That's
to learn?
a great question for
I'd
me.
love to have been a pianist because I
Yeah.
think I've got the fingers for it.
Piano playing fingers.
Good right answer.
Huh?
Do you know, I always wanted to play guitar, and I can play guitar, but whenever I get into a band, I'm a better drummer, so...
Mm. Don't you just hate those people who are good at like every instrument?
Yeah.
They just pick up
Tom
anything.
Lumley.
Yeah.
Oh, is he one of those, is he?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
You can pick anything up you can.
damn it.
Instruments.
Instrument.
Mine would be the harmonica, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd love to play
Soulful.
Like just sit in the back of your garden and give it a wang.
that.
Well, like a good
And then,
blowy
and
or
then play the
Bottle of
harmonica.
whiskey.
When I was in America, right, I think it was their version of H&M. They had a necklace
something.
with
Like
a mini
S&M.
one. No, a mini harmonica on a necklace, and I just played the shit out of it.
Really?
And eventually, it went missing. I think my missus just threw it out. She was sick of it. Like, I wore it every day. Little harmonica, literally about 2 inches. I don't know. Is that 2 inches?
That's more of an inch.
You asked Mikey.
It's an inch.
We'll just compare.
Yeah, it's an inch.
JB
Joe Bonson.
asks if you could name a supergroup lineup, who would that be? We'll do a singer guitarist, a bassist, a drummer, and maybe another guitarist.
Elvis Presley.
Okay, we got
Wow.
Elvis the front man. Who would the bassist be?
Smash me down the floor
It's got to
again.
be, for me, Gerard Followill.
Travis Barker.
From Blink 182.
I was going to say from one of his other offshots, but
Yeah,
Carl would pick Gary Moore
Yeah.
or Jimi Hendrix.
that'd be a sick lineup. I think Elvis would kind of like steal the show though.
Yeah.
He's a geezer, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd just be like shaking those hips and
Those outfits, mate. That
Yeah.
all black leather onesie
50s
he used to
Elvis.
wear.
yeah.
Christ.
wait, did he do it for you?
Yeah.
Do that for a gig. Dress up as Elvis. All of
Love
you.
to, mate.
Do it. What is this?
Oh no.
I think Mikey's pissed.
That's actually quite cool.
Yeah, someone actually bought me one of these last year for Christmas.
You put that on your next song as an intro.
Let's get one of them.
Kangaroo March.
Kangaroo Jack.
You see, my problem is I'm thinking about this now because the off-recording blimmin'.
Let's go.
So we're coming to the end of the show now. We're going to talk about your guilty pleasures, songs or artists that maybe you're a little bit embarrassed to admit that you like. Maybe like cheesy pop. You just love cranking up.
Gotta be Wham for me.
Bit of Wham.
Club Tropicana. You play that at any party or any house party,
It's a
I'll be
party.
straight up there.
Oh,
Do you know it word for word or?
Pretty much. I could do the whole walking from the car park and slamming the door thing as well.
I'm not sure. I just looked up from my phone too, but he's giving me the eye.
I think mine's got to be Chicago. I was listening to it last week. I
The
loved
soundtrack.
it. No, not the soundtrack.
Oh,
The band.
I thought you
Chicago.
meant like the musical.
Yeah, Peter Cetera, mate. I love that at the moment. Lee breaks are phenomenal.
So now we're going to play one of your songs. Would you like to introduce it for us?
Do you know what? We weren't going to let him play it, were we?
But we'll let you have it, Danny Boy.
You're going to let me have it.
This one's called I.
So this is now the end of the show. Where can everyone follow you on social media?
Our main source of updates is probably Facebook. You can find us there, searching Grey in the bar, or at sgrey32, Grey. Also, we have our Twitter page,
At Searching Grey. Instagram page.
at Searching Grey.
SoundCloud page. At Searching Grey.
At Searching Grey.
Thank you to my guest, Searching Grey.
Thank you.
It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you very much for having us.
Local Distortion is now on Patreon. You can support the show by donating as little as £1 a month. Please check out the page and rewards I offer for higher donators at patreon.com/Local Distortion Podcast. You can join the Local Distortion community on Facebook /Local Distortion Podcast. And I'm also on Twitter as well at Dan L Distortion.
For the ones that pay higher, do that mean they have to sit in there as well?
Well, they can. They donate enough.
What's
They can
the
sit on my lap.
price? Oh, bear rug. Setting a nude on.
I'll give you the band. I'll give you the band's address. You can follow them home.
That'd be awesome. Stalking, yeah.
Yeah. And please subscribe to the Local Distortion YouTube channel for more interviews, live performances from my guests. And please don't forget to check out Undiscovered Sessions, which is live acoustic sets from the artists featured on the podcast. Thank you for listening.
Woohoo! Yay!
You got a little jingle that goes over there.
I want one.
Yeah,
Make
well
I
cool.
need one.
We'll make you one.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Anything.